So the next value that a proactive leader must have, if you want to be a proactive leader, another value that you must have is you must have compassion and you must be loyal. You must have compassion and you must have loyal. Of course, when you are running the organization, you will have employees. You will have so many people, stakeholders in your business that really look upon you. For example, the employees will look at you to have compassion towards them when it comes to the daily running affairs of the business. When it comes to salaries, you don't pay too little to your members of staff so that even they cannot even afford to put a meal on the table. So compassionate is another value that as a proactive leader you must have. Another value that a proactive leader must have is you must be able to utilize the strength of your team. Now, in that organization that you are leading, there's different abilities for your members of staff. Every member of staff that you have brought on board has a different ability. For example, there are those who can be able to do much, those who are able to multitask, but there are those who cannot multitask. So in this case, if you are a proactive leader, you need to understand your members of staff. You need to understand the people that you have employed. In this case, those who are able to multitask, you can allocate some more work or some more responsibilities to them, but only not allocating responsibilities and not devolving resources to them. So you can decide to delegate more responsibilities to those people who are flexible, for those people who are able to multitask. So in this case, you need to recognize talents. You need to recognize strength. You need to appreciate the level of effort for your employees. So once you do that, you'll be able to know who is good at what and who is not good at which task. So in this case, you'll be able to utilize the strength that is within your organization. Before you go out to look for skills, you need to appreciate the members of staff that you have. For example, you can be going out to look for a certain skill, yet in your organization, that very skill that you're going to look for it outside is available, is readily available in your organization. Then the members of staff that you have employed are skilled in that field. So as a proactive leader, needs to utilize the skills that are available. And how will you know that these skills are available? You need to relate well with your employees. You don't want to bully them. You don't want to do evil to them. Because you bully them, then you not understand the skills that they have. You not understand what they are best at. You not understand their talent. You not be able to understand what they can do apart from that which you have entrusted them to do. So if you relate well with your employees, even they also be able to relate well with that best of the best of your customers. And you will not be able to get all the skills that they have, and you bring them on board, and the company or the enterprise that you run as a proactive leader will be successful. So finally, viewers, we want to talk about criticism. A proactive leader will always take criticism positively. Will always take criticism positively. Will not victimize anyone who brings criticism to him, who brings criticism to her. So a proactive leader is one who appreciates criticism. Criticism may come in two ways, positive or negative, but a proactive leader will always take both the criticism positively, because criticism is a way you get feedback from your people, and you need, as a proactive leader, you need to be happy even when you get a proactive leader will always even appreciate those negative criticisms because it's also feedback. Don't always expect positive criticism alone. You need even to love, to be, to relate well with those people who gives you negative criticism. Because now when you act on those negative criticisms, you'll be able to improve what you are doing. For example, if they criticize you on the products that you produce, and if you take those negative criticism positively, you will be able to improve the products that you are producing. You will be able to improve quality, improve production, improve supplies, and you will make the people who buy your products happy, and you'll improve your market share, and the company shall grow, and the company will expand even to other territories. Now, as I conclude this episode, as we finish this episode, viewers, I want to talk about, give you something that will help you even as you run your enterprise, even as you run your business. Now, we have discussed about values, the aspects, the qualities of a proactive leader. And we have said the first one is that proactive leaders think in a long-term way. And we have also discussed about proactive leaders. They do inspire others. They inspire the people under them, the people under their leadership. Proactive leaders, they are also great listeners and great communicators. Proactive leaders are also good in solving problems. Proactive leaders have compassion, and they are also loyal. Proactive leaders, they also utilize the strength in their team. They also utilize the strength in their team. And finally, proactive leaders take criticism well. They don't get discouraged with criticism. So viewers, today we have discussed about proactive leaders, and as we go forth, I would like us to be proactive leaders and avoid being reactive, because reactive leaders get into circumstances unaware because they never planned for that. And when you are solving problems, remember, you don't even have time to plan. You don't have even time to focus on the things that matters a lot. You don't even have priorities. So in this year, as we go by, viewers, we need to be proactive leaders. So thank you so much for listening to me. And I want to encourage those viewers who have not subscribed to the channel that you do so, and you also hit that notification bell, and you share our content. You can share our content to your colleagues, your friends, your neighbors, and even you can give us a feedback on what we are producing. We like it that way. So thank you so much for those who have already subscribed, and those who are really supporting us in this channel. Thank you.